Guys, control your excitement. This is to everybody in the back. This is intimate. I've had more people in my waterbed.
Do they still make those?
Back in there. How are you guys? Appreciate you guys hanging out. It's just gonna be good. My name is Jamie Kennedy. How you doing, bro?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm decompressing. Wow, this is a crazy weekend. You guys have come out in full force. Can I just ask you a question? People come up to me, mothers, and they say, my daughter loves Scream so much. She's seen it 6 times. And then I look over, and the baby's like this. I'm like this. You guys can show your kids Barney.
My question is about the continuity of Scream 2 and Scream 3, because Randy...
You definitely own some videotapes. This is a guy who knows what he's talking about. All right, okay. Go ahead.
So Randy is tragically killed in Scream 2, right?
He's what? Trying to catch the killer.
No, he's tragically killed.
Oh, tragically killed.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Into a van.
He died. He died, and when he died, my paycheck died.
But then he comes back in Scream 3 through a recording that he left.
Yeah.
With a sister. So my question is, in that recording in Scream 3, he's wearing the shirt from the beginning of Scream 2. But
bro, this is 22 years ago, dog. This guy. When you were on Scream 2, did you have was it a blackened chicken sandwich? Or was it breaded chicken? This is a deep cut. All right, are you gonna ask me the shirt, like the quantum realm?
Well, so
this is our first question. Bro, this is intense. I just woke up. I'm not at Wawa yet. I'm on Dunkin'. All right, go ahead.
In the recording, he acts like he knows his death is coming, and that's why he leaves the recording. But when he's wearing that shirt in the beginning of Scream 2, he's basically telling Sydney that there's probably nothing to worry about, that the movie theater killings don't have anything to do with what's going on. And some people pointed out that's like a continuity error, like why was he so like fearless in Scream 2, but in Scream 3, like he knew to leave a message. I always interpreted it as like Randy masking his fear.
Bro, I don't even think you need me. What's the question? I love you, but goddamn it.
I just wanted to...
Dude, you're taking me back to the 90s. I'm like...
I just wanted to know how you interpret that. If you think he was trying to like protect Sydney, like, you know, have her like not be worrying, you know, when like he's like scared shitless.
Oh, did I know I was gonna die? Is that kind of what you're saying?
Yeah, like was he like putting on an act in front of Sydney and stuff, saying like, oh, there's nothing to worry about. He was scared.
This is a very multi-layered question. I'm only joking. You know I joke around. I think Randy knew the rules. Let's be real, okay? Let's talk real reality. Randy knew the rules, and every time I come to these things, even if I'm just at a Chick-fil-A, somebody will come up to me and go, I hate that you were killed. And I'm like, yo, did someone stab me? Like, I don't... People are really affected by the death of Randy. More so than I think anyone realized, including, you know, the creators, you know, and they've even said it. And when I got killed, I just thought, okay, you got in a horror movie, and I'm like next to go, you know? Did I think it would affect these movies? Yeah, because I'm the voice of the audience. Did I know the movie was gonna be this huge? No. So, I think Randy knew he could be killed, but I don't think he thought he was gonna be killed because he knew everything. And he's cocky, and I'm cocky, so I feel like he was killed and it was a shock. So remember when you watched it, you were shocked? I was shocked. I'm like, I'm fucking dying. And Sarah Michelle Gellar was like, I got killed 2 days ago. So I think that we were all shocked, and I think your question is real. I played it like I wasn't gonna get killed. Then I knew I was gonna get killed, and then I thought maybe I could come back. But I'm pretty dead. Well, what's crazy is Alice Cooper just told me, he's like, I love your ghost hunting show. So I was like, you watch it? I was so honored. The ghost thing is getting bigger. Jack called me up, we did aliens, that was crazy as shit. We saw some things in Utah. I think we saw the Skinwalker. I don't know if you guys know what that is. But Jack is just most knowledgeable in this area. He's incredible with it. And I did the ghost show. So I want to do more. I think it'd be cool to do something with Danielle and Scout. And Jack's got a new pod, and it's called Ghost and Grit. We just did it. We go down the rabbit hole. And I think more and more people like to talk about conspiracies because how many conspiracies do we have left that aren't true?
Yeah.
So so we like to talk about it. So we'll probably do more,
Awesome.
and hopefully it'll be. I want to go to Brazil. There's supposed to be this place in Brazil with a portal.
Yeah.
It'd be cool to find a portal.
Just go down there.
I'm ready to go to another timeline and find out about that shirt. I miss not being able to walk to school and have someone throw something at me. I really love Philly now, but I had to go away to appreciate it and come back. And it's changed. Wawa was not like the way it is now. It's so unbelievably beautiful and I love it. And I love going to an Eagles game. I love going, I love going to Citizens Bank. I mean, I grew up on the vet, I grew up, I miss cheesesteaks. Like, I love Jim so much, and I just love it. But it's funny, I really do feel home here. I mean, I live in Los Angeles, it's my home, but I was raised in Philly. So I do feel that I come home and I feel like a little homey. Even though, I have some sisters here, and my friends, I've got a few friends here, like literally, from my grade school that I'm still friends with. So that's, I think, one thing about Philly is that it's different than any place in the world, and only certain people, you have to be here to get it. You know what I'm saying? Especially Delco. So I think that you have to, I don't know, I miss seeing people, and it's nice. I appreciate it more than ever. And I think the city's come up a lot. It's really come up a lot. It's Boo Boo.
Hey,
What's up, Boo?
Hey, Boo.
I know her. She comes to my comedy show. What's up, girl?
So I have a quick question for you.
Yeah.
Are you ever gonna do Malibu's Most Wanted 2?
Oh.
And if you do it, can I be in the movie?
Oh, shit. Chandra?
Hey, Boo.
Can you be in it? We might be able to get it. I don't think I could do Malibu's 2 now. Did you guys, anybody here see Malibu? Somebody yelled at me today. I was getting my coffee. They're like, "What's up, Malibu?"
We love that.
And I was like, "Thanks, dude. I remember that job."
We love it.
But I love it when people shout out old jobs to me. And I thought, like, imagine if I did that to people. What if I was like, "What's up, Bed Bath & Beyond?" Smoothie. I would like to do Malibu too. I have a script,
Okay, perfect.
but it's 2023, and people get offended if you fart too loud. So I don't know if comedy is allowed anymore. So comedy loud, all right. You know I'll get you in. We'll get you one of B-Rad's Little Fly Girls. All right? Good to see you. Miss you. Ooh. You saying will I be able to get the hit it? Please don't put that on YouTube. Well, it's kind of crazy, man. She went out with Billy, he's dead. And she went out with Derek. Is Derek dead? He dead. And she went out with Scott Foley, right? He's dead. And then in real life, she went out with Stu Mocker. You saw his line. I don't know. I think maybe, probably like Scream 27. She would finally give it up.
But
I always felt like he was like her friend. Like, he was like, "What's up?" She was like, "Someone's chasing me. Help me.
I don't vote for you.
Do you want to hook up?" No. You know there was an alternative ending to Scream where I said this. You know this, right? Where I said, "You want to go to a movie when I'm untying her dad?" And then she said, "Yeah, as long as it's not a scary movie." And the movie was originally called Scary Movie, and then they changed it to Scream, so it was all super meta. And then the studio said, "It's just too weird to go through all this craziness and then him ask her out on a date. It doesn't feel real." So they cut it. But what would have happened?
Life is short, clearly.
Well, you know they would have got me a trainer. I would have been beefed up. And I'd be like, "Stay over there, Sid." I don't know. Hopefully she would give me a little love. Ooh. I love Nightmare. I love Halloween. I love Friday 13th. I mean, those are my heroes. I love Chucky. I'm really starting to love Chucky. Right? I love Devin, because I love Devin, and I love Jennifer Tilly. I love the whole show. I don't know. I'll start there. Maybe throw Leprechaun in.
I like that. Yep.
You ever see Leprechaun in the Hood?
Yep.
It was just on. I was watching it the other night. Leprechaun was like, "What's up, me homies?" From a director, what are the qualities I appreciate? Someone who knows what they want. You know how to just direct. A lot of people don't know how to direct. And you can put that on YouTube. A lot of people are like, the essence of the character, what I feel. It's like, dude, what the fuck do you want? Just tell me what to fucking do. So, you gotta know what you want. You know what I mean? And good directors really don't direct until there's a problem. So, you know what I'm saying? I got to work with amazing directors, Baz Luhrmann, Wes Craven, David O. Russell, Frank Oz, you know, Ben Younger. These are my early movies. And they never ever said anything until I wasn't giving them what they want. And then they told me exactly what they wanted. And then I did it. So people, you would like all the movies they've done because they're great movies because they have a vision. So a director should be somebody that just really knows what he wants, passionate. You know, like, do you ever see La La Land? Did you see Babylon? You know, Damien Chazelle, you know who that is? Amazing new director. You gotta watch him. But he can tell his movies are incredible because he's an auteur. So it's about people that really know what they want. I don't see enough of them. You know, one of the last horror movies, I haven't seen enough. Did you ever see The Witch? The Witch is a really good movie. You get to watch The Witch. It came out a few years ago. That's a really good movie. Insidious, really good movie. I think me and Randy have similar taste. So probably I would start with those two. Also Showgirls. Absolutely correct. Okay, is that the end of the question? I told him last night, I said, "Tom, we did a movie together, Trick." You guys see Trick? Okay, I did good in Pakistan Red Pots, but listen. He's like, "What's your name?" I said, "Jamie." He goes, "What do you say? Trick?" I said, "Yeah, we did Trick." He said, "What's your name?" Really made an impression. I auditioned for Randy, and I auditioned a lot, and then I thought I was gonna lose the role, and it was a big process, but yeah, it was like a huge break. You know, I got a huge break. And Wes Craven really took a chance on me because I really didn't have many credits. So once he did that, the rest is history. But it's a long, crazy story, but yeah, I auditioned, and eventually I was killed.
So my question is, we've seen Skeet come back as like a ghost flashback hallucination.
And it was glorious.
And is there any chance of a Randy vision?
Ooh. Apparently Matt thinks he's alive.
Matt is alive.
He got fucking killed with a Zenith.
No.
You know how heavy a Zenith TV is? It had TV tubes in it. He got fucking slaughtered. No, I'm not there. No, I've had conversations with him privately. He's like, I'm not that TV wouldn't kill me. I'm gonna tell you what. He got a whole theory. He tells me this shit at coffee. Listen, I thought about it. Well, you know the story with David, right? The best story. David was killed.
Okay.
And then he was so brilliant in the movie that Wes is like, Wes is brilliant. It's like, when they're pulling me out of the hospital, it was his dead body. So at the end of the movie, they go, you'll like this, they go, just do one where you give me a thumbs up. Because they did like 3 takes and he was dead. And there was this one and David just went. And they tested the movie in Poughkeepsie, right? Which is not here, but like it's like a Delco, because you get a real reaction. And the movie went bananas. And they were like, we cannot kill this character.
Yeah.
And then so he lived, and it was brilliant. And obviously he's the legacy's cornerstone.
Yeah.
So Randy probably could have been that. I think. So is he dead? Yes. But is he? I mean, he could have faked his death. He could have been the thing is like this. Randy probably would have a YouTube channel. Right? And he would be a professor somewhere in film. But would he be dead? I don't know. I think the audience would be mad if he didn't get killed, because then it would just discredit the intensity of the film. So I think he kind of has to stay dead. But could he come back? There's a lot of ways. I actually had a thought last night, like what if they came back through AI? And there was some type of theory of AI. That could happen. Like that hit me last night. So no one knew these movies were going to come back like this.
Yeah.
I thought it was done after the 3rd, and the 4th was a try, and I liked 4, but then it stopped again. And then when it came back, I mean, it came back so huge.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think the Screamverse is a universe like Marvel now. It's not as big, but people love it, you know. So, but I'm pretty much dead. Like I said, test screened it was incredible. I'll tell you, for me, here's what you want to do, right? You gotta watch a movie in certain places. So I watched the movie in 4 places. I watched it at the Man's Chinese, and that's like a tourist place. Then I watched it in the UCLA Bruin in Westwood, and that's all like frat and sorority girls. Man's Chinese was going nuts. The college crowds were going nuts. Then I went to the suburbs in Encino and watched it, and people were going nuts. And then I went to the Magic Johnson 18 Theater in like right outside of Watts, and people were going nuts. And I'm like, this movie is played with all different demographics. Then I saw it in New York. Go watch a movie in the Sony Theater at 1205. They use it, and it's everybody goes there, from rich businessmen to drug addicts, and people loved it. I'm like, that you gotta go to places, and once I saw all the different movie theaters reacting, I'm like, this is crazy. And then the movie kept making money, and it didn't stop. So that's when I do my own testing. The most important of Randy's rules. I mean, it kind of all 3, right? Because if you do them, you kind of die. I would say, here, I don't know the answer. I would say all 3 of them, but I would say there's a 4th one. Someone came up with me at a con, and they came up with this, and they go, rule number 4, never kill off a legacy character. Is that a good one? I don't know, I think all of them are important. My niece and nephew, it's incredible. I think they're so good, and I think they carry it so well, and I think that they keep the legacy alive, and they kind of have like Randy-isms, you know, the way they talk and the way they know all the rules. So it is an honor for, you know, me to put me in the movie and the painting, and they, you know, kept some of my different quotes and they talk about it. So I think they're incredible. And it's awesome. And it, you know, it shows you the power of the Randy. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Thank you, appreciate it. See, Randy worked because he's the voice of the audience. So everybody feels like that's the character they relate to.
All right, guys, thanks for coming. You
guys are awesome. Keep coming to horror movies. Come to my table. You guys are incredible, man. What a weekend, huh? Love you, man. I'll see you guys soon. Have a great holiday.